Hey guys, here we are at the studios, ready to do the show. Got a great show tonight, a really big show. It's called Case Disclosed, and it's kind of like a play on words for case closed. The government and the military have been saying for the longest time that they've said no UFOs, no this, no this. Now they're saying there are, and we're just wondering how it's going to all end up. And there was an inspector general inquiry. It was put out by the president to inspect and to find transparency with the Department of Defense's investigation into UFOs. So now President Biden is actually getting independent investigators to go in and figure this thing out. So there's some storm clouds forming. And of course, Luis Elizondo, the guy who broke the stories in the beginning, say now that they're trying to push a disinformation campaign against him, saying he's crazy and all this. So there's a lot of tension going on as we're getting ready to drop this so-called disclosure, and a lot of people are skeptical, and they have good reason to be, because this could very well be a psyop, and this is something that we haven't entertained because we want to get the word out about the so-called UFOs, UAP, but there is that chance that this is a psychological operation, that they're basically getting us all worked up for either some anxieties regarding China or anxieties regarding Russia, or, it could be aliens, but, chances are they're probably going to say no, they're not. But there is a group that has been organized by Don Schmitt, who, of course, many of you know him as he worked with J. Allen Hynek, and they were doing the investigations during Project Blue Book. And I know him from Roswell because I met him back in Roswell in 1997. We hung out together when we were in Roswell again. He's a great guy, been a good friend of mine for a long time. He's organized a worldwide group, a number of scientists and others who are also meeting and doing the independent investigation on whether or not there's going to be aliens spoken of, and if there are, we got to delicately find a way to tell the truth, and that includes Roswell, that includes a number of other incidents that have happened over time. And so we're going to have Don on to talk about his group and what he's doing, what his project is to try and keep them honest. So there are a lot of groups trying to keep everybody honest. The president has a group. We got the Department of Defense having a group. Now we have this group. So everybody's gathering together to make sure that whatever this information is, it gets out and it's clear. I do believe, however, it's going to still be as clouded as ever, because that's how it is. We've been here before. We've seen it with Blue Book. We've seen it with Roswell. We've seen it. It just happens over and over and over again. We get worked up and it turns out to be a big nothing. I don't think it's going to be a big nothing. Nothing's relative. I just think that we're going to be seeing some things that are going to be just completely mundane and not as fantastic as the buildup. The buildup's going to be for a lot of nothing. It's going to be like, I want to go see this movie. It's going to be a good movie. You go and it's just a complete bore. And I think that's where we're headed right now. It has all the earmarks of a psyop, but there are some truths behind the psyop, and that's what we have to figure out what they are. So tonight, join us for the show. It's going to be fantastic. This is an exclusive for us because getting Don came to us and wanted us to announce his group, and we're more than happy to do it as an initiative, and we're more happy to do that, and we're going to get the audience to tune in. Got a lot of people writing me and saying that they really miss when the show's taken off in their network or in their area. They miss the show. Where can they listen? I tell them, well, if you want to listen from 7 to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday Pacific time, just go to aftermath.fm. You can listen there. Everybody listens there. They're an affiliate just like anybody else. Even though they're aftermath.fm, they're still an affiliate. And so they're like a radio station, except they air the show, and you can always find it there. TalkStream Live is another affiliate online that runs our show. We've had a number of affiliates. We want to build a lot of online affiliates, which we can do to get the show out, from 7 to 10. But we do have our centralized location, which is a library that holds all of the shows for a more convenient time. It's kind of a nice server that we have everything on. You can research shows. You can listen to them on your own leisure. You listen to past shows. You can watch videos. You can do research. You can go to study groups in a library we have. We have a social media outfit that's really amazing, and a news aggregator where people contribute news stories to it. It's called Nucifer. And that's all at aftermath.media. And aftermath.media is available at subscription, and it's really inexpensive. But you get a lot. You get a lot of bang for your buck. We're not just going to throw you, say, hey, pay $10 and not get anything. You got a lot of stuff In fact, I'm still discovering stuff. I just realized how much I enjoy the social network. I do go to chat from time to time, and I do sometimes, about once a month, I do a personal chat with everybody. I come into the library, and people get to face-to-face chat with me, and we get to talk. It's like we're buddies, and we hang out together. And we do that at the library. You can do that like once a month, and it's a good thing. It's kind of like a Ground Zero Lounge, but it's done in the library. So if you go to aftermath.media and you subscribe, you get all those wonderful perks. It's like you get the sprinkles on the Sunday, and otherwise you can listen for free from 7 to 10. But we really would appreciate it if you signed up for Aftermath, and the reason why is because it helps the show, it keeps us alive, and when we're dealing with things like rebuilding our sound, getting microphones in the studios, getting the right blend of things and all that, we certainly appreciate all the help we get. Oh, and another thing, and somebody else asked me this too. Where do I get t-shirts? The summer's coming. I want to have t-shirts. I want to be able to wear my t-shirt out. Go to groundzeromerch.com. Groundzeromerch.com. We have t-shirts, keychains, t-shirts, hoodies, t-shirts, keychains, hats, tote bags, you name it, stickers. You can all get them. We're going to try and get mugs and hopefully signed copies of posters, which is next on the list. We've just been trying to get everything sound-wise and production-wise up and running again after we had our setback in November. We're still building from that, but it's because of we pay into the show, and when you guys sign up, we pay back into the show a lot of the things so we can be better at what we do. We're rebuilding, but it's because of you that we're still around, and I thank you for that. We're going to go do the show. Stand by. We'll be on the air shortly. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.